What's up, metalheads? I'm Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel, and in this video, I'm going to go over the details for the knife sale. I know a lot of you were here for the last knife sale, so you're already aware of this, but we have a lot of new subscribers, so I want to make sure they fully understand how everything works, because I've had a lot of questions. And I'm also going to show you the spreadsheet with the pricing momentarily. And I've got some of my favorite knives that are in the knife sale laid out here. So yeah. Um, so the knife sale will go live on Patreon September the 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then the rest of YouTube September the 3rd at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll go ahead and let you know now that a lot of the more popular knives, like say the Mordax, the Malibu, the MBK knives, the Chavez, Microtech, a lot of those may go quickly on Patreon. So if you're not a patron, you may not get the opportunity to buy those. So Patreon will be linked below. It definitely can be beneficial for you. It is beneficial for the channel also. I'm not going to lie. All patrons get 24-hour early access. Tier 2 patrons also get 5% off all knives purchased. Tier 3 patrons get 10% off all knives purchased. So if you're looking at buying a Mordax or I can't believe I didn't put this one out here. The Christensen Knife Works Maverick S. If you're looking at buying, those or many of these knives you see out here right now, Patreon can be very beneficial to you. If you buy a $300 knife and you save 10%, Patreon is $12 for 10% off. You can do the math and figure that one out for yourself. It is going to be done on a first come, first served basis. It is done by email. Patrons at Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern can email me and say, I want this knife. And the first person that emails and says they want the knife, I will reply to them and with the seller's PayPal payment address, and they will make payment. The seller will let me know they've made payment. I will use click and ship, print the shipping label, and ship it out to them Monday. Or depending on when they buy the knife, if it's after the weekend, could be another day. And I will email that spreadsheet to, or that tracking number to the buyer and the seller. So they're both, well, actually the seller, it's put on their spreadsheet. So they have a list of all their knives, what they sold for, who purchased them, and a tracking number to show they were delivered. Payment can only be made through PayPal, friends, and family. If you can't use friends and family, do not buy the knife. We do have no interest in doing goods and services through PayPal. We're not going to pay those crazy fees. And PayPal doesn't like knives, and we don't want to get PayPal accounts canceled. So if you're uncomfortable using friends and family, I completely understand. If you bought a knife in the last knife sale, maybe comment in this video, and or if you're concerned, comment in this video. And last knife sale, we sold 40 or 50 knives, and not a single problem. Everyone got their knives quickly, 2 to 3 days, and there was not one single complaint. Everyone was happy with what they got. They got exactly what they thought they were going to get, and they got a good deal on everything. So, but again, if you aren't going to use friends and family, don't buy the knife. We don't want you to buy the knife. If you can use friends and family, you're welcome to buy any knife you want. But no goods and services. Your payment will be refunded to you, and you will not buy the knife. I think that's about it. There are a couple knives in the spreadsheet that there's some things I'm going to point out to you. So I'll just scroll through the spreadsheet, let you see it, and you can see the prices. And if it goes too fast, you can always watch the video and pause it and see the price and everything. It will show the make, the model, the blade steel, any notes or modifications made, and the price. So let's switch you over to my display share. There you go. And then let's get the spreadsheet opened up here. I don't have it opened yet. Basically, when you agree to buy the knife, I send you the seller's PayPal payment address. You make payment, and I pay for shipping up front myself for all these knives, and then the seller will reimburse me their total for shipping. And I'm pretty detail oriented, as you can probably see already. So yeah, everything goes very smoothly. It runs extremely smoothly. So all right, first thing I'm going to point out to you, let me get to the top first, be a good idea. So you can see all those knife brand model modifications. That should also say notes, modifications/notes. The blade steel and the price. First one I need to point out to you is the Artisan Cutlery Ariane. This is the red micarta White Mountain Knives version, and S35VN blade steel. It is $180, but it includes the Asher picket. So this knife alone, so the Ariane sells for $200. So, and this Ariane is brand new. You'll get to see it up close and personal in the knife sell video. Come on, I'm trying to get in here. Everything runs slow when I have OBX running. It's ridiculous. Need a better computer. That's why a lot of my knives are in this cell. Better camera, better computer. I should have much better audio now. I've already figured the microphone out, I think. So if you buy that Ariane, you get the Asher picket with it for $180. The rest of these are all in the box, basically like new in the box. And you can see the pricing. The mini bug out has AWT aluminum scales and rock scale titanium backspacer installed on it. It's a brand new knife, never used. It was built and basically put in a collection, hasn't been touched since they built it. The Sakshis, the wood and jade version. All right, I'm going to switch you over. So that's these two knives right here. If you buy these knives, you will get skiff bearings with them, brand new. If you would like me to install those skiff bearings before I ship them to you, I'll be happy to do that, but there will be a small fee. Let me know. If you don't want me to install, if you do want me to install them, you'll also get the stock bearings with the knife. But if you don't want me to install them, that's fine. I'll just ship you the knife with the bearings. So just wanted to point that out. All right, let's switch back. All right, the Cold Steel Holdout and Cold Steel SR1 are a combo deal. You get both knives for $105. That's not $105 each, it's $105 for both knives, new in the box. The Holdout alone sells for about $100, so great deal there. This picket you see right here, Combo Ariane, that's the one I was talking about before. It comes with the red micarta Ariane. It is not $180. It's $180 for the Ariane and the picket. The Petrified Fish PF949X combo with the off-grid knives Rhino. You get both those knives for $60. Both those and they're new. Those knives would cost you over $100 if you go on Amazon and buy them. So really good deal there. And the Petrified Fish is the natural micarta version with satin blade, just FYI. All right, this mini sheepdog is new in the box, never opened or used. It's the X-Ray Raylight limited edition with the fragged micarta, blackwash blade, 154 cm blade steel. Yeah, really cool knife. I actually have one of those. Mine's not for sale. I'm keeping it. All right, this is a CRKT hex driver. I should have put brass over here. It's the brass one. On the fly. And also something else I should point out to you guys is that if you buy more than one knife or one of anything, you get $5 off of each purchase. So if you were to buy 4 knives, you'd get an additional $20 off the purchase. If you're a tier 3 patron, you get 10% off plus that $20 off the purchase. So it can add up quick. All right, these right here, the Kubi Vagrant, the Kershaw Camber, the Civivi Asticus, the Civivi Mini Asticus. This is the brass edition. It has a little weight to it. Feels really good in the hand. The Civivi Hadros and the Civivi Ortus. None of those have a box. The Kershaw Camber shows some signs of wear, and your pricing is right here. I was surprised when I looked up the camber and what they sold for. I was really surprised. The Civivi Cogent, this one is a button lock. This is the murdered out edition with the partially serrated blade. The Dam Designs Banshee at $80. It does show some signs of wear. I'm going to kind of show that to you now, although you'll see it during the knife sale video also. You can see, focus camera, you can see little signs of wear on the blade there. Still has a really sharp edge, no nicks in the blade or anything, extremely sharp. And there's also some snail trails on the titanium, as you can see. This one would be a great candidate for anode, so just a thought. And if you want to have any knives anodized, let me know. I can anode them before I ship them to you for a fee, such as like this Hades, this Banshee, this EWC, this IQ, the Theta, the Iron Pup, the Wanderer. Yeah, let me know if you want to have something anode, and we can figure that out. All right, the TS129 and TS195. I'm going to take you back to the desktop. The TS195, this is a titanium integral. This one's mine. I anodize it like a purple color that kind of translucent, goes to a gold. If you don't like this color, and if you want this color, that's fine. If you don't like it, and you want it back to raw titanium, it's included in the price. Or if you want to change the color, it's included in the price. So you get to pick the color, whatever you want it to be, and it's included in the price of the knife. Did want to point that out. And it has skiff bearings in it, and so does this TS129. Both have skiffs, and both come with the original bearings also. All right. Civivi Backlash is the polished Damascus version. Oh, the Wiha Bits. Let me go back to the desktop. The Wiha Bits is another one that it's basically new, but I modified it and anodized it. It's got kind of a bluish purple on the flats, and then more of a Carolina type blue on the engraved areas and the chamfers. Pocket clips left to match the blade. If you want it stripped back to raw titanium, I can do that for you. Or if you want to change the color, I can do that for you also. That's included in the price, because these are knives that I've modified. All these unmodified knives, like all these here, if you want those anode, there will be a fee. But these two, anodizing is included, or stripping is included in the price. All right. Like I said here, Kulix buyer picks anode color. TS195 buyer picks anode color. The Urban Bowie is the natural micarta version, and the Artisan Cutlery Ariane is the murdered out 20 CV version, brand new in the box. So I think that's going to do it. I'm going to scroll back to the top here and then scroll back down slowly. And you can always pause the video and see everything. And just FYI, this spreadsheet is live on Patreon 24 hours before it is on YouTube, so they get early access to this. And there are two knives, and a bunch of scales coming. I hope they get here in time for the sale. If they do, I'll add them to the spreadsheet, and you'll see it in the knife video, the official knife sale video. But if not, they'll go in the next knife sale. No big deal. So also, patrons can send knives in for the sale, so that's something that you can do also. It does create a lot of work for me to research pricing, look everything up, look at the condition of the knives, unbox them, box them, package them, ship them. It's a lot of work. But I'm doing this because I'm trying to help my channel grow. I don't make any money off any of these knives. If you guys don't have something anode, or you know, want me to install skiff bearings, unless you're buying my knives, which there's only like 5 or 6 of my knives in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my knives in here. I don't make any money off anyone else's knives. $0. I'm using this as a way to try to grow Patreon, and we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't grow the way I think it should, then we're probably going to switch up and do something differently. And but all you patrons who are out there, don't worry, you're not going to lose any of your benefits. We just may have to change things around a little bit, make it a little more appealing to people. So I think it's pretty appealing already. You know, if you're going to buy you got a budget and you're buying knives every month, you buy too many knives, like I buy too many knives, then Patreon's a good choice for you. This is just a small sampling of the knives in the knife cell you see here. There's like a total of 80 knives or 81 knives. Actually 83 if the other two make it, and they're 2 pretty good ones. So a whole lot out there. I'm going to get as many overview videos out this week before the sale video as I can. Yeah, and I'm probably going to do some videos that have multiple knives in one video. That way I can try to let you see all of them before the sale. And you can always refer back to this video for the price of the knife. All right, guys. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. If you're already a sub, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this answered all the new people's questions. If you do have any questions, leave it in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. I'll be happy to answer them. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you on the next one.